Hi guys, today I am working on the fillet stitch for a blanket. It works up really fast and it's not a yarn eater. It's got these neat diagonal spaces that get created, and the bigger it gets, the better it looks. So this square is about 12 inches and it goes all the way around. You do your rounds in the round. So I'm going to show you how I start, and then maybe we'll pick up this one if I don't get too long of a video, and continue on there and go all the way across the row. But yeah, it really is how you start with any project. So you're going to create your slip knot and you're going to make your circle to crochet in. So I like to do 4 or 5. This is just regular Red Heart White Super Saver I'm using, and I'm using an H hook. So I've chained 4, and I think I'm going to chain 5. I just kind of look to see. All right, now for our first chain, we're going to chain up 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, maybe I'll let my tail drop. Wouldn't let me. I always try to keep it in there. So then I'll cut that later. I pulled it tight. And now what we're going to do is do 2 double crochets. There's 1. There's 2. And we'll chain 3 for our corners. 1, 2, 3. 2 more double crochets. And 1, 2, 3. And 2 more double crochets. And 1, 2, 3. All right. So now right here, it's a little bit different. We're going to do 1 double crochet. And then we're just going to go right into the 3rd chain from the hook, or our 3rd chain from the 5 that we chained before. And we're going to do a slip stitch. We're going to come back over here to the corner and do another slip stitch. And then we're going to chain up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to do our 2 double crochets. And now we're going to do, you don't want to pull that over. Sometimes that gets tricky, which one's on top. We're going to do a double crochet in each stitch. And I'm picking up both of the top of the V's in the stitch. Okay. And then we're going to do 2 double crochets in the space, because this is how we're going to grow. And throughout your pattern, you're going to have 6 stitches. So even when you get way up here, you're going to have 6 stitches before you space. So that keeps you really consistent and even, so that's kind of nice. So then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 for the corner, 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, then we're going to double crochet in each stitch. We've got 2, and then double crochet and double crochet, 2, 2, and 3 for the corner. Get some more yarn here. And 1, 2 double crochets. And now we're going to double crochet. See, I almost went to the second one. I catch myself though pretty good. And now we're going to do 2 double crochets. Okay. Our chain 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 more double crochets. And now we're going to, this part is really important. We're gonna go in the 2 stitches. Remember, we always want 6, right? So there's 4. So for 5, you're gonna go all the way into that hole down below, and then our 6th stitch is our chain 5. So we're gonna grab that 3rd one again. We're just gonna do a slip stitch. And then another slip stitch. So always 2 slip stitches when you're joining again. And we're going to crochet up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean chain 5. And so that's how you will continue. So now as we grow, I'll do a couple more rounds so you get it. So there's 2, right? We want to stick with 6. So there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we've got 6, so we need to skip 2. And this is how the diagonal pattern begins. So we chain 2, we skip 2, and we double crochet in the next corner. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2 double crochets. And then we're gonna double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna chain 2. We're gonna skip 2. One, 2, 3. And 2 double crochets. And 2, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to chain 2 and go into the next corner with 2 double crochets. Skip those 2 stitches. And 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. So can you see how that all looks? All right, we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. We're going to grab that corner again. And then we're going to go into the 3rd chain with a slip stitch. And a slip stitch again. And we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at that point, you're going to have 2, and that's okay, because it'll grow into 6 the more you go around. But you're just going to want to have 6 before you do your chain 2 for your spaces. That's the end there. And just continue that pattern all the way around, as big as you want your blanket. I'm going to try it with an ombre when I get done with this. But so for this one, you're going to see more. Let's see here. And this one, I'm using a J, and this mint Super Saver is a bit thicker, and I wanted this one kind of loose because I'm just playing, seeing, you know, what I like. 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna go 1, 2, and then we're gonna go in those 2 stitches. And then we're going to go in that 2 space with 2 more double crochets to create our 6 stitches, our row of 6. And now we're going to chain 2. So after every 6 stitches, chain 2, except for on that one corner when you only go 2. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2, and double crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And see how the holes are a little bit bigger, so this is going to be holier than if you use the H hook. The holes will be smaller and more tighter together. But like I said before, the more it grows, the more beautiful it gets and creates a really nice design. So let's just go around to this corner. We've got our 6, right? We're going to chain 2. And there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, because it's a corner. If we were on the side, we'd only chain 2, but for our corners, we're doing 3. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 and 2. And we're going to skip 2. And we're going to crochet 6. And double crochet, I should say. So there's 4. Let's put 2 in the hole. And then chain 2. 1, 2. Skip 2. It stays nice and square. And it's pretty easy for how interesting it really ends up looking. When I do my ombre one, I'll definitely show you that. 2, 4, 5, 6, chain 2, skip 2. We'll just go to the edge here and at the first chain 5. So you're always going to begin with your chain 5. So there's 2, 3, 4, and then remember when our last stitch, we got to go into the hole, double crochet, and then join on the 3rd chain in our chain 5 with a slip stitch again, and chain up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and continue around again. So I hope that helps, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, really great blanket, and it could even, if you went with browns or dark tones, be a good masculine blanket, because it doesn't have a frilly look to it. But if you use baby colors, great baby blanket. So very, very versatile, very easy. Thanks for watching, and like and share for more upcoming videos, and happy crocheting, guys.